So, ladies and gentlemen, we are here at the square, Jefferson Square and Justice Square, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to have a wreath laying today in honor of Christian Gwen.
So y'all hold on to that. Christy and Christy gonna be talking to you, Sam. David, come on over, please. Come on, kid. It's hand time. No, you start. Just tell them, y'all gone. Okay. And hopefully trying to bring this as an annual deal.
Okay, who is going to be our spokesperson?
Welch.
Christy, it's nice to see you. Thank you. Step on up here, if you will, just so we can hear over the Christmas music.
Okay.
God bless you. Tell us what we're doing here today.
So today we're here dropping off a wreath in honor of all those who have lost their life and their families who are celebrating the holiday season without their loved one due to gun violence and all the other tragic incidents that have taken the loss of life. And so we're here today with the Gwen family and Grandmaster Khalid, David Nicholson, and some other people from the family who are here to celebrate and also remember the lives of all those who have lost, including their son Christian being at his birthday. So we just want to extend our condolences and our love to them.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Did you want to tell us anything?
So I'm the mother of Christian Gwen, and today will be 2 years. 2 years I lost my son to gun violence, and it's horrible. It never gets any easy. But we're here today to let everybody else know that lost their families, that won't be home for the holiday, that it doesn't get easy, but with time, it might get a little better. So today be 2 years. It'll be 3 years Christmas that we haven't had my son. And with that being said, we want to dedicate a wreath in remembrance of my son and to all other gun survivors to let them know that it's okay to be hurting at this time of year. Just think about your loved ones and give the ones you have the love and respect that they deserve.
So sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing that with us. So, absolutely. Would you like to say anything, Chris? Okay. So this is the family, which is
survivors. We got future healers here, my family and friends, and we appreciate everybody that is thinking about us, and we're thinking about you.
Appreciate that. Beautiful family. Yes, sir.
We would like two others to say something.
Okay.
And we'll start with David Nicholson. Just ask him why he came down to support.
David, why did you come down to support today?
Well, I'm here to support the Gwen family, and as they said, all families that will not have their loved ones during this holiday season. But this is about love and caring, and this family very much needs the love and caring. So I'm honored to be here as they dedicate this wreath to their son.
Beautiful. Grandmaster?
Hey, greetings. I'm here to support the Gwen family and also let my nephew, my grandson, and my niece's name be said. Najee Moody and Nyla Lanier was murdered, and countless others. And to let everybody know, man, we are one. All of us are one. This hurt, this pain, this thing it doesn't have a time limit on it. It doesn't have a different way of mourning. Hurt is hurt, pain is pain, and these holidays are rough, very rough, because we don't have our family with us, but these were good kids, great kids, and we're here unifying to show that there's love, still love, and their name still exists and reign. And we are still looking for those who are responsible. So if anybody, man, if you have courage in your heart, compassion in your heart, talk on it, speak on it, because one day it'll be one of your loved ones, and you're going to wish somebody stood up. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Grandmaster. Mr. Gwen?
Can I one more thing?
You can say whatever you want, darling.
My daughter is a survivor of gun violence, but she lost her friend in the same accident. So Dajuan Count with his family, this is for you too.
Absolutely. Did you want to say something to the camera? It's hard, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
try not to think about it.
But
But,
It's real.
you know, reality hits and then I gotta deal with it. I gotta learn to cope.
Glad you survived. Mr. Gwen?
I just want to thank everybody for coming out. I appreciate it, and I just want to make this a moment to remember for my son.
That's right.
And
That's right.
all the others that my brother have mentioned to you. That, like I said, we don't ever want to forget no one.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Holidays.
Thank you so much. Okay, so we're going to back up here. And we'll let Chris.
Carol, this was
Yes, sir.
excellent. So we're going to let Rebecca step in and interview them
Absolutely.
real quick.
Sure.
So, Rebecca, when you're ready, they're going to step up. Kristen, you first, and then Kristen next.
Hey, B.
Would you, if I gave you a microphone, would you mind?
Yeah, I can just hold it for you.
That way I don't have to put a lot of.
All right, I got it.
So, guys, what this is all about today is here at this place in the center of government, where all of the justice buildings surround it. MetroSafe, the jail, the Hall of Justice, City Hall, Metro Council, the mayor's office, everything, all around us. The Gwynn family has come to lay a wreath in honor of Christian Gwynn, who was killed, and whose murderers have not been found yet. So we're going to give WLKY a minute here to do their interviews with the family before they lay the wreath. Christy, Mrs. Gwen, Christian's sister, Christian's dad, all here, a lot of the family, and also Grandmaster Khalid and mayor candidate David Nicholson is here.
The significance of this wreath and all of the things that well, not images, but to see the emotions that you're dragging on.
So I think, you know, the brief was made by Kristen. It's really, I think, an outward expression of that pain that they feel of not having their son and brother here, and expressing that for creative aspects about understanding the pain and sadness that they feel is now being transmuted into something that will be able to be seen by the community and have as a beacon of hope somewhat to those families, just to know that they are also in the same shoes as them and want them to know that they are being supported as well.
Being in the position that you are with Game Changers, can you just talk a little bit about what you see on a daily, day-to-day basis that you are just, the community needs to reach out and help?
I think it's the understanding of isolation and just feeling alone. A lot of these families haven't heard answers about who have killed their family members or who even cares to, reach out from, whether that be from the government, LMPD, all this, all those things. And it's just like the community of survivors want people just to act like they understand and that they care and that they're there for them and that they will be the support system that they're really needing during this time of understanding what it means to have that loss of life and energy being taken away from you as a family member, And I personally have lost family members to gun violence, so I understand. It's hard. And so I just think it's just the support and just community is what really matters, because as a community, it's up to us to take back our community and make it what we want it to be for the youngest of us, for the babies, for the kids who are coming up.
And what message do you hope that this sends, especially since we're talking about the fact that there are families that aren't getting any answers, that they want to know what happened? Is there any investigations going? What do you hope that this particular ceremony will help, those that are supposed to be doing the investigation?
Yeah, I just hope it rehumanizes the situation instead of just being a case that they're working, to just know that this is someone's family member, this is a loss of life, this is someone whose life was ended earlier than it was supposed to, and just know that many people are counting on them to try to get to the bottom of this and try to have that process of coping and healing come about, from understanding that whoever did this to their family member is being put behind bars or having the appropriate action done to them so they cannot live in fear. Because a lot of these families are living in fear because they don't know if there's going to be retaliation, a follow-up. All those things are racing through their minds constantly.
So, and then my last question to you, which is going to be, as being thank you so much. You're doing so great.
Now we do.
But my last question is just kind of about the fact that some of them don't feel safe, and being in a position that you are in with Game Changers. What are some of the initiatives that hopefully you might be able to put forward to the community so that they can begin to feel safe again?
Yeah. In the upcoming year, we're going to start having quarterly events through Voices of Survivors, and the first one will be in February, where we're going to try to do like a Black Healing Month, just so we can have that communal healing to come together as like a community, because there's strength in numbers and there's strength in collective energy and consciousness, and so just having that one focused idea can really start to shift things within our community, within the universal energies that are present, and all those things.
Is there anything else you wanted to say?
I'm just extending my love and my deepest condolences to the families, and just know that Voices of Survivors and Christopher 2X Game Changers is always here to support, and whatever resources we can help you connect to, that's what we're here to do. Please do not hesitate to reach out.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Christy, you can step on the same place.
Same place.
I'm gonna switch.
And you're going to go on the
Okay,
other side. He's going to go on the other side. No,
okay.
you're going to stay there. You get there. He's going to go on the other side. There you go.
Ready?
Perfect. And I'm going to stand on this side.
Okay.
It's going to be the same thing. Same spell, first and last name, and your title.
So I'm Krista Gwen, Krista Gwynn, and this is my husband, Nevada, Navada Gwynn, and we're the parents of Krista. And today marks 2 years since my son has been murdered. 6 days from now will be 3 years we have not celebrated Christmas with our son. So we're here to dedicate just not the wreath to my son, but dedication to all the other ones that are going to open up presents without their loved ones this year, and wish that they could have them, that keep that hope and keep faith and keep prayer, and let them know that Voices of Survivors is here. We're part of Voices of Survivors. My children are part of Future Healers, and it is hope out there, and it is love and support out there for you. And for the last 2 years, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have been seeing us on the news. And keep your children's name out there, keep that support out there, and eventually your answers will be given to you.
Absolutely. I'm so sorry to hear about your son. I mean, I think we covered,
Yeah.
what happened with you guys before, and again, condolences to your family. Just as a mother, looking at another Christmas, and now we're facing some of the most violent years that we've ever had, and you're sitting there watching all these other mothers kind of going through the same thing you're going through. Can you talk a little bit about that?
It feels like your world has collapsed. Of course, you lost your child. You would never think that you will outlive your kids. We're not supposed to. But when you have this kind of tragedy happen to you, you have to pull on your faith, and you have to pull on support, and it's out there for you. Mentally, physically, support is out here for you. Just don't feel the need of not looking out for it, because it's there. Just reach out for it, and you will get the help and support you need, because you lost your loved one. It feels like it's the end of the world, and it's going to always feel like that. It never gets any better, but at least a little bit more peace you can get if you reach out for the support.
And what are you hoping that continues after today, after this wreath ceremony, and continuing to talk about some of the cases that haven't been solved yet, and trying to encourage those families that are still looking for answers? What can I guess really my first question to that would be just, where are we at with your son's case?
So my son's trial starts in July. So it's pre-trial. The trial starts in July, and we are ready for it, and we're ready for the action that will be taken upon the young man that took my son's life. And don't give up faith in the judicial system. Just try to make sure that you get the hope and the answers that you want. And it's just hard knowing that this man is alive and my son is not. So,
did I understand correctly? You made the wreath?
me and my daughter did. My husband had no idea. So this is a surprise to him because we wanted to give my daughter needed the outreach for losing her brother, and we wanted for her to put a personal touch on the fact that it's going to be out here for people to come look at and know that we love her.
Is there anything else you wanted to say, Tara? Is there anything you wanted?
We just want to thank
good?
David Nicholson, 2X, and Keith Miller. He's always been there, and everybody behind us. Thank you for the support.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, good.
Yes, sir.
So Krista and Christy and Vicky or whatever, y'all unveil the wreath first, and we're gonna take.
Give me a sec. Give me a sec.
Hold on 1 second.
Get it straight.
I'll take some still pictures. Don't let it fall you. We're gonna take some stills with it. That's beautiful. Put it on the stand, guys. Okay, hold on. Y'all come in first. Y'all come in. All right, y'all clear on in. They want a group shot of the family. And for Boyfield survivors, I get it. Great. Doc, step in. Thanks. Oh, this looks great, y'all. 1, 2, 3. Got that.
Beautiful.
Hold on 1 more second.
Just beautiful. Christopher 2X is his work cut out for him. An individual who has stood up for victims of gun violence in this city, and it just seems like it goes on and on.
You guys good?
Yes, sir.
Okay, y'all. Let's do 1 moment of reflection of silence and we can get out of here. Just around the ring. Leave it open so they can shoot it and just get around it. Just crowd around it. Any way we want to go. Yeah. We'll just do a moment of reflection for Chris and everybody. Good job, y'all. Good job, man. So when y'all get time, Christy, y'all can put it back against the Yeah, y'all gotta put it back. We'll take that time, put it back by the tree.
Have a wreath ceremony.
Oh, man, is that the key?
Yeah, I
got the wake up Christmas morning with an empty heart. That's right. So, because of the Gwen, you're on every year.